So welcome back, class. Okay. Until now, we were discussing this question number three. That is, daily income of a group of factory worker is given here, and now we have to represent it in the form of suitable graph. So what we are going to do? You see here, a continuous data is given. Their income group is given continuously. That is 75 to 100, then 100 to 125, then 125 to 150, then 150 to 175. Okay, so this is continuous graph. So to represent this data in the form of graph, we will we will put y-axis and x-axis. So this is continuous data representation. So we will start from something here. So it will be 75. This one be 100. This is 125. This is 150. This is 175. This is 200. This one is 225. Then this is 250. So you see the gaps are constant. There is a gap of 25 throughout, and it is continuous data on x-axis. Such type of graph is known as histogram. Okay, we call it histogram. Okay, histogram actually is a graphical representation of grouped continuous data using adjacent regular bars. Okay, so we are representing some continuous data using adjacent regular bars. That bar, it is similar to bar chart, but in bar chart the gap can be more. But a histogram is basically continuous. A histogram is a graph in which class interval are taken on x-axis and frequencies on y-axis. The bar touches each others. If you discuss the key features of histogram, then used for continuous data like height, weight, income, marks. Okay, no gap between bars. There is no gap between bars, and width of each bar represents class interval. The width represents a class interval, and height of each bar represents the frequencies. Okay, so we have divided the x-axis. Now on y-axis, you see uh, we will start. The minimum is 35. So we will start from our grouping from 35. We will keep a difference of 10, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 115, 125, 135, and 145. 145, 155. Up till 140, our purpose will be solved. So first 75 to 100, the frequency is 45. So we will represent this group. Then 100 to 125, its the value is 35. So we will represent this in the form of this bar. Okay. Then after 125 to 150, how many factory workers are there? 55. So our next bar will be something like this. Okay. Then 150 to 175, it is 30. So less person. Like this. Then 150 to 175, 30. Oh, sorry, 150 to 175 is 30. Then 175 to 175 to 200, it is 50. 175 to 200, it is 50. Actually, I have messed up something here. So you can understand that 175 to 200 is 50. Okay, so somewhere here, our graph will be somewhere like this. The width of all the bars will be equal. Mine is distorted somewhere here because I am doing with not on a pen or paper. And then 200 to 225 is 125. So you will see a spike here. 200 to 225 is 125. So somewhere here. Okay. The graph will be somewhere here. Okay. So this will be bar representing this one. Then 225 to 250 is 140. So 140 will be somewhere here. Okay. So it will be, graph will be like this. So this is going to be your representation of this daily income group. Oh wow, we have come to exercise section. Congratulations. Now, the survey was made to find type of music that certain group of young people liked in a city. Adjoining pie chart shows the finding. Okay, this represents a type of music liked by a certain group of people in a city. So, what type of music do you like? Who is your favorite singer? Honey Singh? From this pie chart, answer the following. If 20 people like classical music, how many young people were surveyed? Okay, so for classical people, classical music, the number of people are 20 that they liked classical music. So coming to analyzing the pie chart, we see this is a pie chart. The sector for light music, it has maximum person. For folk, it has second largest group. Then classical third and semi-classical is third and classical is minimum, like it is like minimal like for this music. Okay, so 20% is equal to 20% of whole people surveyed, है ना? So whole people surveyed, so 20% of surveyed people are in numbers is equal to 20. So the surveyed people is, so we can write 20% as 20 by 100. So if we'll take it to LHS to RHS, it will be inverted. So we find the total number of surveyed people are 100. Okay, the number of persons surveyed is 100. Which type of music is liked by maximum number of people? So just by seeing this graph, you can tell that light music is liked by maximum number of people. If cassette company were to make hundreds, thousand CDs, how many type of each would they make? So if they are trying to make 1000 CD, so they have to make the CDs in the proportion of the likes. Okay, so 40% 40% of 1000 CDs they will make for light music. So how much will be 40%? That will be 400. 400 for light music. The CD will they will compile. 30% of 1000 will be 300, and 10% will be 100, and 20% CDs, that is 200 CDs, they will make for semi classical. So if you add up these numbers, they will be this should be equal to 1000. So 400 plus 300 plus 100 plus 200, it is 1000. Okay, 1000. Now next question. A group of 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season from the three. Okay, so rainy, rainy season, winter season, and summers. Suppose 360 people were surveyed and they were asked to vote their uh, favorite season. So after counting the votes, we found that for summer, out of 360, 90 people have opted for summer. For rainy season, 120 people have opted, and for winters, 150. For rainy, 120, and for winters, 150 people have voted. So total, if we add up, it is going to be 360. Okay, 360. So now we have to, which season got the most vote? So just by seeing, you can say that winter got the most vote. Find the central angle of each sector. Now we have to find for making pie chart, we have to find the central angle of each sector. So it is easy. Uh, Total we are having, the value is 360. Total number of people surveyed is 360 for summer. Okay, for summer, first we will check summer 90. So in terms of fraction, we will find that it will be 1 by 4th. So 1 by 4th of central angle. So central angle, value of central angle, how much is value of central angle? That is 360. So 1 by 4th of 360 is 90 degree. Okay. Now for 120 degree, central angle will be 120 by total person. How many person we have surveyed? 360. So it will be one third of central angle. So one third of central angle, how much value is the central angle of a circle? Is 360. So one third of 360 is going to be 120, 120 degree. And for winters, that is 150. The central angle in terms of ratio is going to be, in terms of fraction, it is going to be 3 fives and 3 12s. 5 by 12 of central angle. Central angle is how much? 360. So it is going to be 150 degree. So the value we got are 1 90, 120, and 150 degree. Okay, so for summer, angle, central angle is going to be 90 degree. For rainy season, it is going to be 120 degree, and for winters, it is going to be 150 degree. So on adding these three values, it should come to around, it should be come to 360 degree only. So it is coming to 360 degree only. Now to construct the pie chart. Okay, to construct the pie chart, we will have to check. We have to draw this central angle on a circle. First, we have to draw a circle. Then we have to draw these central angles. Okay. Sorry, I am unable to delete code. No problem. I will draw this here. So first we will draw a circle. Then we will draw a radius. From center, we will find any radius, anywhere we can draw. Now for first angle, how much we have to draw? First angle we have to draw for summer, that is 90 degree. It is simple. We will place our protector here and mark 90 degree here and draw this line. So this will be for summer. Okay, for summer. Next, we have to, for rainy season, 120 degree. Now we will place our protector something like this. Okay, on this tab we will place, on this line we will place our protector. Then we have to draw 120 degree. So here it will be 90 degree. So somewhere here it will be 120 degree. 120 degree will be for rainy season, for rainy. And then The left angle will be for winters, 150-degree angle will be left and it will be for winter. So in this way we can draw our pie chart. So it was easy. What is your favorite season? I think when mostly for kids their favorite season is, for mine it was summer, because we used to get a lot of summer vacation. In winter we were not able to play outside, but winter was also good. Actually, when we are kid, every season we feel, we enjoy, we have time. Okay, you can comment your favorite season in the chat box below, in the comment section. Now, next question is draw a pie chart showing following information. So you have to draw a pie chart showing following information. The table shows the color preferred by a group of people. So this is the table showing color preferred by group of people. So total number of person that is surveyed is 36 in this group, and these are bifurcation of person. For example, blue person is liked by 18, green is liked by 9, and red is liked by 6, and yellow is liked by 36. So first step, you have to find the proportion. Find the proportion of each sector. For example, for blue, what will be your proportion? So in terms of ratio that we just found, it will be 18 out of 36. So half. तो आधी जनता जो है आपकी 36 में आधी कितनी होगी 18, तो 50% 50% are going for blue colors. So by just by this information, this is clear for to you, must be clear to you that you when you will draw the pie chart, when you will draw the pie chart, so 50% area of pie chart will be covered by blue. Okay, so this 50% will be for blue. नाउ अब आपको इस बचे हुए 50% एरिया में खेलना है ना? तो ग्रीन के लिए कितना है? फॉर ग्रीन इट इज 9/36, दैट इज 1/4. तो 1/4 इज फॉर ग्रीन. तो सिंपली आप ऐसे भी ड्रॉ कर सकते हो. 1/4 आपका सर्किल का हाफ तो आपका इसको चला गया. 1/4 सर्किल का क्या होगा? ये होगा 1/4. सो दिस विल बी फॉर ग्रीन. ओके, दिस विल बी फॉर ग्रीन कलर्स. नेक्स्ट, रेड 6 and yellow 3. So 6 in terms of proportion will be 6/36, that will be 1/6, and 3 will be proportion will be 3/36, that will be 1/12. Okay, so in terms of central angle, if we multiply by central angle, it will be 60 degree, and this one will be 30 degree. So जो एंगल आपके पास अभी लेफ्ट हुआ है दैट इज 90 डिग्री. तो इन 90 डिग्री यू विल अलॉट 60 डिग्री फॉर रेड and 30 degree for yellow. Okay, it was that simple. So you, for blue and green you didn't even calculated the central angle. Okay, but if we went through basic rules at more basic level, what we'll have to do? First, we will have to find angle, central angle for each. For blue, we find in terms of ratio, it will be in terms of proportion. Each sector will be this one 1/2. So we have to just multiply 360 degree central angle. So we found 180 degree here, and for green, it was 1/2 proportion in terms of proportion. So we will, when multiply by 360 degree, when we will, they will get sorry, it was 1/4 for green. So we will get 90 degree. So just we will draw a circle, then we will draw a radius, then central angle 180 degree for blue, central angle 90 degree for green, central angle 60 degree for red and central angle 30 degree for yellow. So next question, question number 4. In the adjoining pie chart gives the marks scored in an examination by a student, a student in Hindi, English, mathematics, social science and science. If total marks obtained by a student is 540, answer the following questions. Okay, so total marks that the student obtained is 540. Now the distribution of his mark is shown in the form of pie charts and central angle of pie charts are given. So just by seeing the pie charts, what can you deduce? You can deduce, first thing you will deduce that in mathematics the central angle is maximum, so in mathematics he is scoring maximum marks. Next marks he is scoring in science, तो minimum marks he is scored in English. इंग्लिश वीक है बच्चे का, हिंदी मीडियम का होगा या स्टेट बोर्ड का होगा. Just a general rule, nothing I'm not generalizing, but the chances are higher. So 540 marks, total marks obtained by him is 540. So you can say that 540 represents 360 degree. Okay, 540 is representing 360 degree. In which subject did the student scored 105 marks? So 1 marks represents how much degree? 1 mark represent 360 by 540 degree. Okay, this one will cut, then 18 twos are and 18 threes are. So 1 marks is equal to 2 by 3 degree. So it is we have to find which subject he is scoring 105 marks. So if he is scoring 105 marks, the central angle for 105 marks will be 2 by 3 degree into 105. Okay, so 3 and 5, so is 70 degree. So if he is scoring 105 marks, the central angle should be 70. So the central angle 70 is for Hindi. So for Hindi it is scoring 105 marks. Okay. Next, how many more marks were obtained by students in mathematics than Hindi? So we have to find difference between his marks in maths and Hindi. So for maths he is scoring 90 degree. So 1 degree is 1 marks is 2 by 3 degree. So we can also find in this way, 1 marks is 2 by 3 degree. So 1 degree is going to be 1 marks into 3 by 1 degree is equal is going to be 3 by 2 marks. Okay, we just inverted it. 1 marks is equal to 1 degree is equal to 3 by 2 marks. So 90 degree is equal to let's keep it here. 90 degree is equal to 135 marks. 135 marks. So 135 marks is scoring in maths and Hindi is scoring. We have just found out how many marks? 105. So difference is going to be 30. So he is scoring 30 more marks in maths. And other way to find this thing is, we will find the difference between central angle of Hindi and maths. So maths it is 90 degree and Hindi it is 70 degree. So difference is going to be between two subjectives of 20 degree. So 1 degree represents how many marks? 3 by 2 marks. So 20 degree will represent 20 into 3 by 2, that is 30. So we just verified our answer from this method. Also we are getting 30, and from this angle we are also getting 30. In this method we just found out the difference of central angle, and then we converted the central angle to marks. In this method, what we did, we first converted the central angle for maths into the numerical value of marks, and then since we have already found the numerical value of marks for Hindi, we just subtracted those 2 marks. Now uh, examine whether the sum of marks obtained in social science and mathematics is more than science and Hindi. So we have to examine that whether the sum of marks obtained in social science and maths is more than that obtained by him in science and Hindi. So we will uh, we have to compare social science plus maths with science plus Hindi. Okay. So we will find the central angles of these two. So central angle of for social science is 65 degree. Social angle for mathematics is 90 degree. Their summation is going to be 155 degree. And social angle, central angle for science is 80 degree, and so central angle for Hindi is 70 degree. So this summation is going to be 155 degree. So clearly the central angle for social science and math is equal to the, okay, it is 150, is more than that for science and Hindi. Okay, so yes, he is getting more marks in social science and mathematics than science and Hindi. So just by studying central angle, we got this information. The number of students in a hostel speaking different languages given below. Display it is in the form of pie chart. So when you will go to college for higher study, you will be having students from all over India. Okay, so someone will be speaking Marathi, someone will be speaking Tamil, some of your friends will be from Kolkata, they will be speaking Bengalis. Okay, some will also be speaking Bhojpuris from Bihar and UPs. Okay, now you have to draw a pie charts to represent this data. So what will we do? First, total number of students here is 72. So you will first find the central angle for each of these. To find central angle, you will first find the ratio to 40 by 72, 12 by 72, then 9 by 72, then 7 by 72. Actually, when I write closer things, the marker gets messed up. Okay, this is in the form of ratio. Now you will have to find the central angle. To find central angle, you have to multiply them by 360 degree. 360 degree. Okay, 360 degree is not working. Okay, we will find separately. So for this one Hindi, our central angle will be central angle will be 40 by 72 into 360. Okay, so 36 two times and 36 10 time, then 20 times. Okay, now for the central angle for the Hindi will be Hindi you are getting 40 marks, 40%, 40 by 72. Total surveyed is 72. So 36 2 time is 72, 36 10 time is 360, then 220, then we will get 200 degree for Hindis. For English, similarly, we will get 12 by 72 into 360. So simply 5 times of 72 is 360. So we will get 60 degree for English. For Marathi, we will get 9 by 72 into 360 degree. So 5 times, and it is going to be 9 5s of 45 degree. For Tamil, simply 7 into 5 degree. Okay, we will get 35 degree. And for Bengali, 4 into 5 degree, that is 20 degree. So this will be how we will get the central angle. So if we will add these central angles, this should come to 360 degree. Now we will check it. 200 plus 60 is 260. 260 plus 45 is 305. 305 plus 35 is 340. 340 plus 20 is 360 degree. So our division is correct. Now we have to represent this in the form of pie chart. Okay. So to represent in the form of pie charts, we have done several times. First, we will draw a circle of any suitable radius. Then we will draw any radius. Then starting from here, we will first draw 200 degree. We will keep our protector something like this. So 200 degree is something difficult if you are finding. So first you will mark 180 degree here. Then you will draw a line. Then after that you will draw 20 degree from this line. Okay. So we can move in also other way also. It's not necessary that we will start from uh, this proportion or this series also. No? We will first draw it 20 degree for English. First we will complete for English 60 degree. So we will keep our protector here. So 60 degree will be found something like this. So this is our English. Okay, English. Then we will keep our protector on this one, something like this, and then we will draw 35 degree. So for 35 degrees, some it will come something like, for Tamil 35 degree will come something like this one. Okay, so 35 degree for Tamil. Then from we will keep our protector on this line, match it like this, and then you will find 45 degree from here. Okay, so we will draw 45 degree for Marathi. Then Bengali 20 degree, we will draw 20 degree for Bengali, 20 degree for Bengali, and the angle left will be 200 degree for Hindi. Okay, so this is the end of our pie chart. Okay, next we are having chance and probability. What is the probability that you will go to school tomorrow? 100%? No? But if you are having fever, the chances are 50-50%. Or if your fever has gone already, you have spent 2-3 days in fever, so your chances are higher, 75% chances. Or if you are having high fever today, then chances are very low, 10% of going school tomorrow. So this is probability is something related, probability and chances are related terms. We will learn it. So until pie charts we have covered. Any doubt you are having, so you can ask me on comment section, or I will also share my contact number here. Thank you. We will soon study the probability chapter here.